No doubt you've seen these creatures in Fallout 2. You possibly seen them in Fallout Shelter. Let's say you played Tactics long enough to see them there too, but they're not in 1, 3, 76, 4, New Vegas. And you ask yourself, why? Where did they go? Now, I'm not talking about the walking nightmare of a creature that gets on your nerves and depletes all of your stim packs and your ammunition just to kill one. I'm not talking about the Deathclaw. I'm talking about the talking, intelligent Deathclaw. There's a lot of talking going on. But first, let's start by dissecting what made a Deathclaw. Why did they gain the ability to talk? Why did they lose it? In Fallout 2, we learned that Deathclaws aren't post-war mutations. They're pre-war creation, created by the US military to take the place of troops on the ground to go hand-to-hand combat with foreign enemies, to kind of mitigate our loss of life there. Besides, have you ever seen one Deathclaw versus a bunch of raiders? It just works. It's more cost-effective and it's more life effective. So Enclave, assuming the role of the US government post-war, decided to pick up where they left off. Using the FEV to boost the intelligence of the Deathclaw, these Deathclaws gained the ability to speak. But not just that ability, they also gained the ability to reason. So once they started going with the Enclave, they started wondering if the Enclave is even fit to serve under. So the Deathclaws kind of did a little bit of a double cross. They invaded Vault 13 with the Enclave and then turned around and made Vault 13 their home, inviting humans to live with them and under their protection, working with the Chosen One in Fallout 2 to retrieve a Gek. But this didn't sit well with the Enclave. The Enclave wanted vengeance. How dare they? How dare they be peaceful creatures when they were built for devastation? So the Enclave did what the Enclave does, and they destroyed them. Now, I'm just going to throw it out there like this. Depending on how you play the game, you might save more than just one Deathclaw. But let's assume that you didn't, so it's only one Deathclaw left. There's no more talking Deathclaws, not in any of the other games, okay? So now you're playing Fallout 3. You're walking through the wasteland, maybe come across a Deathclaw here or there, or if you had the misfortune of going to the Republic of Dave and following him to Old Olney, you're going to see a lot of Deathclaws. But you notice an increase in their presence once you finish the Waters of Life quest. The Enclave's presence in the Capital Wasteland increases, and about 75% of the times there's a power armored goon shooting off hop shots at you while his pet Deathclaw with a headpiece is taking swipes at you. So these headpieces, instead of the FEV to basically maintain control over the Deathclaw, they decided that using mind control would be better, less of a headache. No reason, just the intelligence of an attack dog. So that's what they are now as far as the Enclave is concerned. If you go into Raven Rock, you'll see some Deathclaws suspended in a photon barrier. They're not only breeding these animals, they are raising them and giving them their specific purpose. Unlike the free Deathclaw that we see that's roaming around, especially in Quarry Junction, where they travel in packs, they have a hierarchy. They can be seen being just as social as any other animal. Deathclaws have their own intelligence, but with that added intelligence of the FEV is the reason why they could talk. The Deathclaw that we have today, they'll continue to breed. A good sign of their intelligence is in Fallout 4, where you retrieve the Deathclaw egg from the church in Salem, where the Gunners had kidnapped one of the Deathclaw's eggs. Go to return it to her. She's not hostile. She lets you return the eggs. So that is a sign of their intelligence there. They know who's for them and who's against them. But we won't be seeing any new talking Deathclaw anytime soon. As far as Fallout goes, FEV is very low in stock. Not even the super mutants in the Capital Wasteland can find more FEV. It seems that Richard Gray used a great chunk of it. And with the Enclave taking over, more than likely after we destroyed Raven Rock, we destroyed most of what was left. So I don't think we'll have any more added boosted intelligent Deathclaws walking around. One last tidbit, Gatorclaws is a completely different story. These creatures are available through the Nuka World DLC. These creatures are cloned, so they are the last of their kind. You kill one, that's it. They have not bred. They have not made it to large enough numbers to be as prevalent throughout the wasteland as a Deathclaw would. So there's that. Let's just be thankful that's that, because as a Floridian, we don't need no walking gators. Thanks for checking out the video. Bye-bye.
Death is a preferable alternative to communism.